Welcome to class, Sanjushree. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Today, this is the first class and demonstration class for you to understand the quality of the class and the way of the teaching. And if you need any changes, any customization like accent change or speed or language or the content, everything you can discuss after the class. So first listen the first concept with the first exercise. So you please open the textbook and keep ready with you. NCERT class 9 mathematics textbook. Okay. Sanjushree, am I audible now? Right.
Yes, sir. You're right.
Yeah. Let me come to the class. So today topic is polynomial. Okay. And what is mean by polynomial exactly? And where the students get confusion in the polynomial? Let me start with the known topic which you already discussed in your previous classes. And usually the students like Sanjushree or some other who are studying 9th class, they are very familiar with the topic expressions. So what is mean by an expression? Expression is something, the group of terms, okay, the group of terms, something like 2 and 3 are added, 2 plus 3 is an expression. Okay, and 7 divided by 5 is also an expression. Expression is something like it is the group of or it is the operation between terms. Term 1 may be 3, term 2 may be 5, in between operation may be 3 plus 5. And another way, the advanced part of this one is expression may be involving 3 things. So in expression we may have numbers and we may have letters, and these letters are something mathematically we call them as variable, because if I say x, I don't know, x is unknown. If I mention somewhere a, that is unknown. If I mention r, that is unknown. So all these things are variables, the value is not known. And the terms which mentioned here 0, 1, 2, 3, these are constants. So the mixed of or the combination of constant and variable, I will take constant 2 from the group and I will take x from that group. Okay, this is a term and this can be called as the expression also. And here 2 is the coefficient and x is the variable. So are you getting my point, my dear Sanjushree? You please reply. Sanjushree, what is 2?
Yes, sir.
What is 2?
It's a constant.
Very good.
It's a constant.
What is x? X is
Variable.
the variable. Suppose if I give you another way, something like this. Once observe here, if I take 5 from this group and if I take another variable y from that group, and in the 5y, what is constant?
It's 5.
5. Very good. And y is called as
Variable.
variable. Super. And now 5 is constant, y is variable. Now if I combine or if I join these two terms, or if I make an agreement or an arrangement with the help of the operator here, so I need to provide an operator from here. So if I take addition operation, the symbol of the addition operation is the plus. So plus is an operator which perform the summation or addition operation. Now 2x plus 5y is an expression. Do you agree with me? 2x plus 5y is an expression which consists of constants, variables and operators. Could you please come again with me? Okay,
Yes, sir.
what is expression? Expression is
A variable,
yes,
a constant, a variable, and an operation.
very good. The operation between two terms which consist of both constants and variables. Now let me take a couple of these expressions, something similar to this. Okay, 2y cube plus 7x square minus 5 is an expression. So what is the difference between these two? Can you identify? What is the difference? Can you identify?
Number of terms.
Number of terms. Very good. Number of terms. So how many number of terms in the first expression?
2 terms.
2 terms. How many terms are in the second expression?
3 terms.
3 terms. How many operations in the first expression?
1.
1. How many operations in the second? 2 operations. Right? Let me take another one here.
2 terms and 1 operation.
Now, what do you observe the change here? Here, 2 times x, there is variable and constant. Here, constant and variable. Here, constant and variable. Constant and variable. And here, no constant is available. So, what does it mean? If no constant is there, by default, what does it mean? By default, we can assume 1. Okay. Now, similarly, if I don't have variable here, again there should be 1 times 1. But how can you write variable in terms of 1? Always remember, Sanjusri, power of anything, power of like 2 power 0 equal to 1. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And power of x, 0 power of x is called 1. And y power of 0 can be written as 1. So in the place of 1, I can write any of these combination. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, absolutely. Now, as this is the expression which consists of variable x or y or a, which variable is
Y.
involved in this one? Y. So may I write this one as y square? Y power 0, not y square.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
You can write.
So now what is the power of x here? By default, x means x power 1. What is the power of y here?
1.
Very good. What is the power of y here?
3.
Very good. What is the power of x here?
2.
2. What is the power of y here?
1.
1. What is the power of y here?
2.
What is the power of y here?
0.
0. If I say simply, what is the power of y here?
0.
Super. What is the power of y? Power of y is 0 by default. So whenever there is a constant, what should you assume? Whenever there is constant, what should you assume? The variable is getting
The power
power
of variable is always 0.
always 0. Super, super. Yeah, you have good catching. Very good. And let me come to again continuation to this part. Now let me take another expression. Here you try to observe, is there any difference from the top group to bottom group? Here
There
the
is a
power,
difference in the powers.
yes, power. Here all the powers are whole numbers. Here the power is not whole number. And what is the power of x here?
2.
2. And let me take another expression. What is the power of x here?
Minus 1.
What is the power of x here?
0.
Very good, very good. Now you are into the discussion, right? You are into the track. Now let me take. Till now we have discussed only expressions, right? Till now what was our discussion? Only expressions. But what is the main difference between expression and polynomial, and what is the main role of the polynomial? Poly means many. Okay. Now see here, polynomials are the powers of the expression. Simple. What are the polynomials? Polynomials are powers of the expressions. But those powers must be, observe clearly. What are the powers here? 1. Here 3, 2, 1. Here 2 and 0. Here 2 by 3,
2 by
2.
3 and 2.
Here minus 1 and 0.
Minus 1 and 0.
And among these things, the expressions which have the only whole numbers as the powers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are these called? What are these called?
Whole numbers.
Whole numbers. Whole numbers. Now the expressions which have their powers as whole numbers are called polynomials. So this one, so among these 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, what are these numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Now check. Among these numbers, do you have the powers here? 1 is among that group.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1 are that group. Okay, so this is accepted. And here 2 and 0 also from the group. So this is accepted. But if you observe this one, 2 by 3 is not from that group. And -1 is not from that group. So these two are eliminated. Now these three are our discussion which are involving polynomials. Poly means many. Powers must be whole powers, whole numbers. Now how can we define the polynomial now? Polynomial is actually an expression, right? By default it must be an expression. Sanjusri, to be qualify as a polynomial, to say the given expression, the given thing is polynomial, the first and primary qualification must be, it must be or it should be expression first. After expression, the powers of the variable must be whole numbers. So what are the two things here you should understand? It must be expression, and in this expression the powers must be whole powers to variable. Do you agree? Sanjusri, do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the definition must be, polynomial is an expression in which, simple, the definition is very simple. Polynomial is an expression in which all the powers of variables are whole numbers. Simple thing. So the polynomials are expressions in which all the powers of variables are whole numbers. All the powers of variables are whole numbers. Very simple. Now, can you write the definition for polynomial now? Please take this definition. Okay, I will give you 1 minute time. Please write down quickly.
Done, sir.
Yes, have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you. And let me go for the next topic according to your textbook. And we need to classify the polynomials. So there are three ways of the classification. Let me come first to classification. Types of polynomials based on number of terms. Okay, as we had a discussion earlier, we started with 2x, later we have added 5, and earlier I have asked you at the beginning of the session, here how many terms are there? 2. Here how many terms are there? 3. And if I write only this 2x here, how many terms? Only 1 term. Here how many terms? 2 terms. Here how many terms? 3 terms. So based on the number of terms, we can classify the polynomials as, observe clearly here, the first one is 2x. How many terms are here? Only 1.
1 term.
And how many terms here? In x square plus x?
2 terms.
2 terms. And how many terms here? X cube minus root 3 x square plus 5x? 3 terms. Now, see here as we have 1 term, and 1 can be written by using the language only 1 term, so this polynomial is called monomial. This mono is the keyword for to represent the 1. Okay, monomial. And if you take these are 2 terms, here polynomial, here in this polynomial 2 terms are there, so 2 means binomial. Suppose if I have 3 terms can be treated as, that polynomial can be called as trinomial. Simple. I hope you have understood this classification. Do you have any doubt in this one?
No, sir, no doubts.
No. Please note down quickly.
Done, sir.
Done? Very good. Now, let me come to the next kind of the classification. So, next kind of the classification can be taken based on degree. What is mean by degree? Degree is something like this. In general language, what is mean by degree? Degree is the qualification. Okay, జనరల్గా మనకు నార్మల్ సొసైటీ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఉంటుంది కదా. ఐఎమ్ కమింగ్ టు తెలుగు. ఓకే, నార్మల్ సొసైటీలో నువ్వేం చదువుకున్నావు అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు జనరల్గా? నౌ యు ఆర్ 9th, సో యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్ 9th క్లాస్. సంజుశ్రీ, ఆర్ యూ గెటింగ్ మీ?
Yes, sir.
సో నీ క్వాలిఫికేషన్ ఏంటి అంటే నువ్వేం చెప్తావు? 9th.
9th grade.
9th ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నావు? దట్ ఈస్ ద హైయెస్ట్ క్లాస్ విచ్ యూ హ్యావ్ స్టడీడ్ టిల్ నౌ కదా. 9th చదువుతున్నావు కాబట్టి చదువుతున్నది చెప్పము. 8th వరకు అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి 8th క్లాస్ క్వాలిఫైడ్ అంటే ఈ అమ్మాయిది 8th అయిపోయింది. డిగ్రీ అయిపోతే నాది యూజీ అయిపోయింది, అండర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ డిగ్రీ అయిపోయింది, ఎంబీబీఎస్ అయిపోయింది, బీటెక్ అయిపోయింది, లేదు మాస్టర్ డిగ్రీ అయింది అనుకోండి, ఎంటెక్, ఎండి ఆర్ ఎంఎస్సి, ఎంఏ. అంటే నీ యొక్క హైయెస్ట్ నువ్వు పాస్ అయిన ఎగ్జామ్ ఏంటి? హైయెస్ట్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఏదైతే పాస్ అవుతావో అదే నీ క్వాలిఫికేషన్, దాన్నే మనం డిగ్రీ అంటాం జనరల్ లాంగ్వేజ్. Suppose if I take any expression, something like earlier I have shown you, let me take here in this example itself. What is the highest qualification for x? X qualification here, that means qualification here means power. So x power is 1, x power is 2, x power is 3. So what is the highest power here?
3.
Super.
X power 3.
Yes, here highest power
4.
4. Here highest power
1.
1. So here the degree is 3, here the degree is 4, here the degree is 1. Simple. Okay. హైయెస్ట్ నువ్వు క్వాలిఫై అయిన ఎగ్జామ్ ఏంటి అంటే నువ్వు లాస్ట్ నీ డిగ్రీ అది. అట్లాగే ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ పాలినామియల్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో, హైయెస్ట్ పవర్, హైయెస్ట్ పాలినామియల్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో దాన్ని మనం డిగ్రీ అంటాం. సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ డిగ్రీ we can classify the polynomials. Here what is the highest qualification for this term? Highest power 1. So it is 1 degree. Here 2. Here 3. Very good. So it can be called as, now as here the highest power is the 1, it can be called as degree 1. And here highest power is 2, so that can be called as degree 2. See here, this is linear polynomial. Whenever the degree is 1, one can be called as linear. Remember. So later you will be getting linear equations. Linear equation ఎందుకు అంటాము అంటే డిగ్రీ 1 కాబట్టి, పాలినామియల్ లీనియర్ పాలినామియల్ కాబట్టి మనం దాన్ని లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్ అంటాం. అండ్ హియర్ 2 ఉంటే క్వాడ్రటిక్ అంటారు. ఇఫ్ ద డిగ్రీ ఈజ్ 2, దెన్ దట్ కెన్ బి కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ది క్వాడ్రటిక్ పాలినామియల్. And here degree 3, so that can be called as, once observe here, cubic polynomial. Cubic. Okay, if it is 4, tetra. Okay, if it is more than 3, generally we will call as n polynomial, n degree polynomial, nth degree polynomial. Nth unte anta 4th degree, 5th degree, 6th degree, 7th degree. If any question is given like 35, 35th degree, 99, 99th degree, 101, 101th degree, 101 degree, ala. So n means nth degree. So please note down quickly.
Yes, sir.
Completed?
Done, sir.
Okay. Now take your textbook exercise 2.1. మీ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో ఎక్సర్సైజ్ 2.1 ఉందా చూడండి. ఓపెన్ యువర్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్.
It's there, sir.
Yes. So once read the question from your side.
First bit, which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which one are not? State reasons for your answer.
Super. Observe the question carefully. Which of the following are
Polynomials in
of
one variable.
yes, one variable. Most of the students miss this one. Which of the following is one variable? ఈ వేరియబుల్ అనేది మిస్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, వన్ వేరియబుల్ అనేది చదవరు. ఓకే, నౌ స్టేట్ ద రీజన్స్ అంటుండు. సింపుల్గా పాలినామియల్కి రీజన్ ఏముంటుంది? What is the condition according to the definition? Definition ఒకసారి చదవమ్మా.
It should have expression and the power of the variables should be whole number.
Super. So what is the condition? Main condition, power of the expressions, I mean variables must be
should be whole number.
whole number. Super. Now let me take the first one among the questions given. All the powers must be whole numbers. Okay, that is the polynomial. And first question, 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Okay, first question I will explain once, observe clearly. Whenever this kind of the question is given as per the thing, see here what are the powers here? 2, 3, I mean x is power here
1.
2.
This 2.
This
1
one?
and 0.
Super. So the powers are 2, 1 and 0 are whole numbers. So we can say that this is polynomial.
A polynomial.
Now what is the reason you should write? In the given expression 4x square minus 3x plus 7, all the powers, see here, you must make this one, all the powers are whole numbers. Reason చెప్పారు కదా, reason రాయాలని చెప్పారు కదా, you must write this one.
Yes.
All the powers, not some of the powers. So all the powers of x, the given variable is x, are whole numbers. So it is called as polynomial in one variable x. And you must check this one in one variable x. Let me take the second question and that is your turn. Get ready. And the given expression is y square plus square root of 2 times square root of 2 times nothing. Only square root of 2 is given.
Yes.
Now, what is the power of y square?
2.
What is the power of root 2?
0.
Why is it 0?
Because y power 0 is 1. In this sense, like roots 2 into 1 is root 1.
Yes.
Root 2, sorry.
So this can be, instead of 1 we can write the same expression variable here, y power 0. That is why the power of the constant must be 0.
0.
And power 2 and 0 are whole numbers or not?
Whole numbers.
Yes. As those two are whole numbers, we can confidently say that the given expression is polynomial of.
A polynomial.
How many variables are there?
One variable.
Only one variable. So you must say, according to the question given, the given expression is as the powers of y is a whole number, so it is a polynomial. Now next question is waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, next question is waiting for you.
Root t power is 0. 1, sorry. Root t power is 1.
Are you sure?
And
Are you sure? Okay, you come. Suppose if I write a number something like t, what is the power of this one?
1.
1. Very good. Now what is the power of root t now?
1.
How can t and root t are same? Can you say 25 and root 25 are same?
No, they are
No. Then in that case, t and root t must not be same. In that case, the power should not be the same. What is root?
square.
Square root. Yes, super. Square root. What is meant by square root? Remember. And as you are not clear with that one, let me explain you now itself. What is meant by square root? Square root. What is the title? Square root. That means for any number, if you have square root, square means what? If you do the square to this number, if you do the square to the given number, it must become power 1. నువ్వు స్క్వేర్ చేసిన తర్వాత దానికి పవర్ 1 వస్తే, ఓకే, దీన్ని మనం స్క్వేర్ రూట్ అంటాం. దట్ మీన్స్ పవర్లో 2 ఉన్నప్పుడు 1 అవుతుంది. అంటే ఏంటి? ఈ 2 1 అవ్వాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి?
Have to square it.
No, you must multiply with 1/2, right? To become 1. Are you getting my point? So
Yes, sir.
square root of 25 means what? Square root of 25 means 25 power of 1 by 2. And when you square it, this half into 2 will become power 1. So
One.
what is meant by square root? Square root is the power how much?
1 by 2.
Super. Square root is the power 1 by 2. If I give cube root, of t, then if you do cube, it must become 1. So power of 1 by 3. If I give nth root, t power
1 by n.
super, very good. Now you are into the track. Suppose if I give xth root of a, what is the power?
1 by a.
1 by a or 1 by x?
1 by a.
Are you sure? Here inside
Yes, sir.
the root n, so power is 1 by n.
Okay, 1 by x.
1 by x. Okay. Now let me come to the point here. 3 root t plus root 2 times t. What is the power of the t in this term?
1 by 3.
Are you sure? It is 3 into, not into the 3. This is square root only. 3 is the coefficient here. You might be confused.
1 by t is the power.
Root t. This is let me write 3 times root t. 3 times root square root of t plus root 2 times square t. Simple. Now, as the t is having square root, that means t power square root 2. T power what? 1 by 2.
1 by 2.
Now here root 2 into t. T is outside, not into the root. So t power how much?
1 by 2.
Here 1 by 2. Here
1 by 2.
simple t. This is
One,
root.
one.
Yeah, this is root 2 is separate and t is separate.
Okay.
Okay.
1 is the power.
So 1 is the power. Very good. So if you are clear with the expression, you are able to say. Okay. Now this is the power 1 by 2 and this is the power 1. So you can write, as this is not the whole number, 1 by 2 is not the whole number, we can say that the given expression is, we can say that in
It's not a
3 root t plus root 2 into t is not a whole number. Okay.
power.
Is not a whole number. 3t power 1 by 2 plus root 2 into t power 1. So here the powers of the polynomial are not whole numbers. So the given expression, given polynomial is not, given expression is not the polynomial of one variable. Okay, that is the reason. Okay. Now I hope you have understood this one. Sanjashri,
Yes, sir.
please give a reply. Yes, thank you. And next, fourth one. In the first one, fourth sub question is y plus 2 by y. Always remember, whenever something, suppose if 1 by x is given, how to write? This can be written as x power 1 in denominator. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
In denominator you can write 1, and whenever you take this to the numerator, what should be done? I mean 1 into x power minus 1 and x power minus 1. So for 1 by x, what is the power?
Minus 1.
Super. For 1 by x it is the minus 1. And let me take here y plus 2 by y. And here, what are the powers of the y here? What are
First
the?
y is 1 and
Very
second
good.
y is minus 1.
Super. 1 and minus 1. And
Minus
here,
1.
as you have powers 1 and minus 1, here minus 1 is not whole number.
A whole number.
And that is why it is not a polynomial. Okay. Next, fifth sub question. Now this is your turn.
It is a polynomial.
It is definitely,
polynomial.
it is definitely polynomial, but the given question is
In one variable.
one variable.
And
But
one
how many variables are here?
3 variables.
3 variables. It is polynomial. Powers 10, 3 and 50 are whole numbers. Definitely we can agree. But the thing is, if you don't read this question properly as one variable, you will be fall into the well. Okay, you will be trapped by examiner. Examiners అందరూ students ఇట్లే trap చేస్తారు. Okay, that is why you must be careful and you must read the question properly and thoroughly. So here, even though they are whole numbers, polynomial perfect, but the variables are, three variables are there. So it is polynomial in three variables, not in one variable. Okay, next.
Yes.
Next question. 2.
Write the coefficients of x power 2 in each of the following.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shall we check it now? Coefficients means what? The number which is associated with the variable, the number which is multiplied to the variable simply. And now let me take the first question. 2 plus x square plus x. Is there any number multiplied to this x square?
1 is a number.
1 is by default. So coefficient of x square is 1. And here
1.
second question.
1 is a number.
Are you sure?
1 is a coefficient.
Plus 1 or minus 1?
Minus 1.
Yeah, you
Minus
must.
1 and also plus 1.
Here minus 1, but here plus 1. Okay, so the coefficient here is the minus 1. This is plus 1 by default. Next,
Okay.
sub question 3. Pi by 2 x square plus x. These are very simple questions. Constant associated with the x square. What is here?
Pi by 2.
Very good. Pi by 2 is the coefficient. Yes. Now, next. Root 2 x.
Root 2 is a coefficient.
Are you sure?
Oh, there is no x square.
There is no x square means what can I write here? Or, no, not like this. I can write 0 times x square if I don't have.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I can write 0. Okay. Next.
0.
Now I hope you have understood. Okay. Next. Third question.
Give one example of each of a binomial of degree 35 and a monomial of degree 100.
Yes. Degree 35.
Of
Super.
35 and a monomial of a degree 100.
Here binomial. Binomial means
2 terms.
2 terms. Very good. Not 2 variable. Okay. Be careful. And degree 35. So here you can write the binomial means expression with 2 terms. Binomial of degree 35 may be taken as x power 35. And there must be 2 terms. So second term 8. If you don't give this minus 8, this is polynomial of 35 degree but not the binomial. Are you getting my point?
Binomial.
Yes. To qualify as a binomial, there must be 2 terms. And the second term may be constant, may be variable, no issue. Next. Monomial. Next question, monomial of degree 100. Simple. Power ఒకటి ఉంటే సరిపోద్ది కదా.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
like x power 100. You can multiply with 3 or x, 3 or 1 or 2 or nothing. That is up to you. Okay. Next question. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Degree means highest power. Do you remember? Highest
Yes,
power.
sir.
So let me take here 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. The good, the better and the best possible way, always make an habit of writing all the powers first. 3, 2, 1. So write this one 3, 2, 1. Now in this, what is the highest number?
3.
C. So it is the degree 3. Simple. That is the best way. And here, what is the polynomial here? Degree, highest degree, here 0, here 2.
1.
2,
0
2.
and 2.
Yes. So in 0 and 2, what is the highest value? Definitely 2.
2.
And here, 5t minus root 7. What is the power here?
1.
1. What is the power here?
1 and
1 and?
1 by 2.
No. Be careful. This root 7 is the constant. Okay. This is the where you people get into trap. Here t is our concentration, t power 1. Here nothing t is there, so you can assume t power 0. Are you getting my point? So what are the powers here? 1 and 0. So what is the highest power here?
1.
1. So it is the degree of 1. Okay. This is the way to solve the questions. I think I am done with all the possible questions from this exercise. Right, Sanjushree? I hope you have understood. Do you have any doubts? Because time is running up.
No doubts.
This is 40-minute Zoom session. Almost time is running up. Right? So
Yes.
now I will discuss with you on call regarding the class and all, because I am getting running out of time. Okay? I hope you have understood. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Closing the session. Okay.